The first factor in selecting the best path in BGP is a local factor that is called weight. I'm going to talk about weight in a minute. So, weight is a local factor. If you set weight for a specific router or a specific route, that route is going to be preferred over other routes. It is not propagated to other BGP neighbors. Let's go to router 1 and try this. If I go to router 1 and issue a trace route, first of all, I want to trace route 100, 100, 1100. As you can see, by starting this, I can see that it goes to router 2, router 4, and reaches to the destination, that is in AS100. That will be this route. Actually, if I go, it goes this way. Now, the exit point is router 2. I want the exit point to be router 3. How can I do this? If I go to router 1, I can go to routing filters and select to add a filter. Here the filter name is going to be, for example, weight. And the prefixes, I'm not going to select any prefix. I want to add this to all prefixes. But I can go to BGP and set one of these things here. For example, I can select the AS path and choose to add these to routes that come from AS path 100 or anything else. Because I am going to have this for all routes, I do not touch this again. I don't want to touch action. Just pass through or accept is quite okay. For example, set access, accept. But go to BGP action. In BGP action, I want to set BGP weight. The BGP weight defaults to 32,000 and starts from 0 to 65,000. Now I want to make it a higher value, for example 50,000, and click on apply. This way I am changing the weight to some high value. Let's go to BGP neighbors. I have router 3 as my BGP neighbors and router 2. I want to go to routing BGP, select the peers, select router 3, and add this filter as an inbound filter to this. You can see that the weight is here. Click on apply and click on OK. Now any route that I receive from router 3 will have a very high weight. Weight is going to be 50,000. Go to IP routes and check this out. If I go to routes, I can see that now the routes that come from router 3 are all active. Double click on this and you can see that under attributes I have a very high BGP weight. Now click on OK, go to tools, go to trace route. Now trace this. Now you can see that the path is changed to select router 3 as my exit point. And as you can see, other routes have become inactive on router 1. This is the easiest and the best way to select a best path if you are working on just one router. This is not propagated to other routers, as I told you. For example, if I go to router 2, this will not work this way because router 2 does not receive the weight as an attribute from router 1. So weight is the first factor and the simplest factor that I have, but as I told you, weight is a local value.